Hey, good morning everybody. Mr. Pike, I wanted to do a video here on the Onshape Extrude command, and this is one of the parts we will be drawing for our certification for designing parts using Part Studios. This is the completed part here, and this is the process that we're going to use once we have our file created. I definitely want to create a folder, Then we're going to select Create. We're going to create a new document. And we're going to title this Extrude and our last name. It'll open up our drawing window now with our feature tree, quick access toolbar, application menu, our view cube. Again, all this is familiar. You can look at some of the earlier videos. And now I can go ahead and begin my sketching on here, which is when we sketch, we want to sketch in a two-dimensional work plane. So I'm going to select Shift S on my keyboard. And once I select Shift S, I'm going to select the work plane that I first want to draw in. And for this one here, I think one of the best places would probably be the top view. So I'm going to hover, select the top view. It gives me my sort of transparent piece of paper, drawing paper. And I want to right click and view normal to sketch plane so that it brings me into what I refer to as two-dimensional space. It's much easier to draw in this component space. Now when we're in this space here, we want to go ahead and replicate just the basic geometric shapes. We're going to add our geometric constraints up here and then our dimensional constraints after we draw just a standard part. And so this part here is a collection of circles and lines. It has a construction line and a rectangle in the center. So I'm going to use C on my keyboard and I'm going to draw. Well, before I draw, one thing I always forget to tell the kids in the beginning is we need to go up here to our document menu and we need to select the fourth option, workspace units, and I have it defaulted for US Imperial, but we're going to want to switch over to metric. So we're going to switch to millimeter, and then under the mass, let's go with kilogram. I can't remember if this is gram or kilogram on the quiz, but once you have it, then you can select it, and now that I've selected it, I need to go back in and edit my sketch. So now I can go ahead and hit C for circle, and I'm going to draw my geometric shapes pretty much similar to what I have, because I'm going to come back later and I will go ahead and add my additional constraints to fully constrain this product. Once I have my 6 circles, I'm going to hit escape on my keyboard. You can also deactivate the command by clicking it. You can right click and hit finish or escape as well. Next I want to add my rectangle. So I'm going to add a rectangle. I hit R on the keyboard, but you notice up here it activates the center point rectangle. If you hit the down arrow, you see that you have 2 options for which type of rectangle you want to use. And whoops, let's not do that, folks. Let's make sure that I draw my rectangle out by left clicking and holding the mouse down. And from here I want to add my lines. So I'm just going to draw my line. I'm going to show you a different way here. Once I draw my line, I'm going to escape it, hit L again, draw my line again. I'm going to escape, hit L, draw my line, escape, hit L, draw my line, escape. And the final thing here in the first video I need a construction line that I'm going to use for referencing later on. And I can do that a couple different ways, but to me the easiest way is just to activate line and go ahead, and here is switch it to construction, and I want to draw it from origin on the vertical axis. And this is the first part that I need to do for the extrude. Check back in part 2 and we will go ahead and add some of our geometric constraints. See you all in a bit.